Hi, my name is Tim Kaysen, and I'm a consultant with T&G and NABITA advisory board member.
Hi, I'm Linda Abbott. I am also a consultant with T&G and a NABITA advisory board member.
And as you can see, Linda and I are coming to you in this new format for tips of the week. In the past, we've typically done these in written format, but we want to introduce this new mode so that we can break content up into more digestible pieces. Don't worry, we will still continue to do a blend of written and video formats for these tips of the week, but just wanting to create some more variety so it's approachable to a big group of people when it comes to these snippets of topics that we're going to address. And so, Linda, what is the first one we want to tackle?
Yeah, so the first topic that we want to talk about is something that comes up a lot when we are working with clients. We discuss this a lot at our most recent convention, and that is the idea of one team versus two teams. So we know, and what we teach is that the research supports having one team that responds to the full spectrum of risk. What we also know is that some schools still have more than one team, and I think we're actually seeing a trend towards going sort of backwards to having two teams that sort of respond to different levels of risk in different ways. Tim, you want to talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, research shows that one team is the most appropriate model. I think right after the Virginia Tech massacre, we saw this huge increase in behavioral intervention teams coming on board, specifically in higher education. And they're also continuing to grow in the K-12 space as well. But at the initial onset after Virginia Tech, they were really focused on threats. And so they were threat assessment teams looking at those high level risks of harms to self or harm to others. And then the field started to move towards behavioral intervention teams, which was a blended approach of looking at both low level behaviors and those high level behaviors. And then I think more recently, primarily because of the COVID-19 pandemic, we're seeing teams split out into two separate teams. We have what maybe is called a care team addressing low level concerns, food insecurity, housing insecurity, adjustment issues, distressed mood, and then a BIT or a threat assessment team addressing high level concerns of harm to self or harm to others. But really what we have there is a BIT over here and a threat assessment team over here. And research shows that we can't continue to treat these items as separate entities, right? These low level behaviors are on the pathway towards these high level behaviors. And so we want to address them at the lowest level possible.
Yeah, so over the next few weeks, we are going to be coming at you in this format with these videos, kind of breaking this down and explaining what we know to be true about why one team is preferable. And we're going to give you some really tangible examples and help you, hopefully, to make any adjustments you might need to make on your own campus. So we look forward to talking with you more about this topic, and we also look forward to hearing your feedback about this new format for Tips of the Week. So we will be coming to you again very soon. Thank you.
Thank you all.